A village in India was thrown into chaos when a leopard escaped, sending people into panic as they fled in every direction. A leopard attacked residents after becoming trapped inside a home in India, sending people into panic as nets were set up to capture the intruder. In the blink of an eye, the sea lion grabbed the girl and dragged her into the water, leaving the surrounding crowd in shock. A series of attacks have occurred on farms, at traditional festivals, and inside arenas, often stemming from humans unintentionally provoking or underestimating just how dangerous this animal can be. The aggressive elephant chased a man in Bandipur, Karnataka, India, causing him to panic and run for his life. The elephant attacked a vehicle traveling on the road. The bear was lurking in the parking area, waiting for a chance to attack humans. That was extremely dangerous. The crocodile seemed to be subtly reminding him that it is not an animal meant to be ridden like a horse. What would have happened if it had not been just a bandar? Fortunately, the glass door did not strike or injure the elderly man. The bison suddenly charged at tourists, but moments later panicked and fled when it was spotted by the ranch owner. A split-second moment was captured in Kodaikanal when a bison calmly feeding along the road suddenly turned aggressive and charged at nearby people, injuring two of them. All it takes is a single moment of carelessness. One step too close, and humans can suddenly come face to face with raw, violent, and uncontrollable wild power. Do you know what made this elephant so angry? Two men provoke a moose and quickly face the consequences. The massive animal charges in with rage, forcing them to flee in panic. In a moment that felt like fate, the elephant had no intention of stopping, relentlessly chasing the man. It became wildly agitated and charged down to attack the people around it. There have also been recorded incidents of elephants attacking vehicles and their drivers. A 7-year-old girl is riding her scooter when she suddenly comes face to face with a massive bear. The heart-stopping moment leaves everyone in shock, but luckily the child is brought to safety before the bear moves any closer. A cow jumps off a rooftop, throwing the street into chaos. People nearby are terrified. A baby elephant attacked a zoo visitor. Leopards possess exceptional stalking and ambush skills. Thanks to their body structure and evolved instincts, predators. Lions. At night, leopards ambush livestock and tigers wreak havoc across entire villages. A leopard escaped its enclosure, knocking a man to the ground and successfully fleeing, leaving local residents in fear. A leopard attacked a civilian's vehicle, posing a serious danger and disrupting traffic. A tiger suddenly leapt out of its enclosure, attacking a man riding a motorcycle on the road, sending bystanders into sheer panic. Next up is the formidable bear. In India, a wild bear suddenly attacked two people, throwing the area into chaos. Two men deliberately teased a moose and immediately paid the price. The massive animal, enraged, charged straight at them, forcing both to flee in sheer panic. Bear that had escaped its enclosure suddenly became aggressive, charging at the farm owner with fierce and uncontrollable force. 7-year-old girl was riding her scooter when she suddenly came face to face with a massive bear. The dangerous encounter sent chills down the spines of everyone watching, but fortunately, she was brought to safety before the bear could get any closer. At the zoo, the encounter between a lion and a tiger was fully captured, revealing every heart-stopping moment in the showdown between two top predators in the food chain. On the roadside, a wild elephant suddenly attacked a vehicle, targeting women who were carrying small children, turning the scene into utter chaos and danger. Just one careless moment, one step too close, and you may find yourself facing a raw, unstoppable force. Horses have long been regarded as animals closely bonded with humans, possessing remarkable strength, intelligence, and loyalty. However, behind that free-spirited beauty lies an unpredictable power that even seasoned handlers sometimes cannot control. In recent years, numerous confrontations between horses and humans have been recorded. When it went into a rage, it lashed out and kicked straight at its owner. The growing number of these incidents is a clear reminder that despite being domesticated for thousands of years, horses still carry an extremely powerful survival instinct. A bison attacks tourists inside the park. In 2022, at Karachi Farm, a bull suddenly went into a frenzy and charged straight at a man standing on the grassland. Within seconds, the powerful impact sent the victim flying to the ground. Residents were attacked, but fortunately neighbors noticed in time and rushed in to save them. Pleasures caught on camera. An out-of-control bull suddenly charged at people nearby, injuring 2 individuals in just a matter of seconds. The out-of-control bull charged straight into a phone shop, smashing equipment and sending all the staff inside into panic. The man used all his strength to fight back and stop the wild boar's aggressive, out-of-control attack. A violent clash between two bulls on the street sent residents into panic, while damaging multiple shops and causing significant property losses. A bull suddenly charged straight at an elderly man, knocking him down in just seconds and proving just how dangerously unpredictable a bull can be when it loses control. A split-second moment was captured in Kodaikanal when a bison grazing along the road suddenly turned aggressive and charged at nearby residents, leaving 2 people injured. Zoo visitors likely never saw this coming, and it's almost impossible to escape the grip of an orangutan. Hey buddy, don't steal my food like that. In your opinion, was this man's action brave or just plain foolish? The price you pay for taking a joke too far. Oh no, he was just fishing. Humans should provide elephants with proper shelter and enough food instead of teasing them and provoking their anger. The goats and sheep went completely wild, charging around and chasing everyone in every direction. Hey, calm down, I just wanted to ask for directions. The elephant is actually helping them out, because this might be the first time in their lives these gentlemen have ever done any real cardio by running. Perhaps the little lion was simply too excited to be reunited with its owner. A kangaroo suddenly charged into a bizarre fight with a completely unfamiliar opponent. The two tangled together in the grass, creating a scene that was both hilarious and unbelievable, leaving viewers unsure whether to worry or burst out laughing at this unique situation. It is extremely dangerous when a lion enclosure is not properly secured, leaving everyone around in a state of panic. Oh man, I was just kidding around. This man was trying to rescue the deer, but the panicked animal suddenly turned and attacked him. In the struggle to defend himself, he was forced to break off one of its antlers to escape. In India, the issue of roaming livestock has become increasingly alarming, especially among livestock animals. Buffaloes and cows are the most frequent offenders seen on the streets, creating serious dangers. Every day, road users are forced to face unexpected encounters with these massive animals. Motorcycles skid to avoid collisions, cars brake suddenly, and pedestrians rush to find safety. Many farmers allow their livestock to roam freely, leaving their behavior uncontrolled. In some cases, the animal even attacks its own owner. Beyond traffic dangers, buffaloes also destroy crops and personal property, placing significant economic pressure on local residents. Residents live in a constant state of alert, adjusting their schedules to avoid the hours when buffaloes roam the streets. Local authorities often lack resources, making it difficult to enforce animal control laws. In some areas, rescue shelters exist, but their capacity remains limited. Awareness campaigns are gradually educating farmers about responsible livestock management. Building strong fences, creating centralized grazing areas, and using nighttime shelters are practical measures to reduce roaming. An out-of-control cow attacked its farm owner. On a street in India, a herd of cattle suddenly broke loose, attacking both pedestrians and police officers, causing chaos and danger. The incident highlights the challenges of managing animals in urban areas. A horrifying scene unfolded on the beach. A bull suddenly charged and attacked beachgoers, sending everyone into panic as they ran in all directions. Releasing cattle in unsafe conditions can pose a danger at any time. An out-of-control buffalo charged forward and hurled a pedestrian into the air, terrifying everyone nearby. This really happened? A cow suddenly attacked a schoolgirl right on the street, creating a chaotic and extremely tense scene. The video captured the dangerous moment that sent chills down everyone's spine. Bukit Lawang Forest Park, visitors experienced heart-stopping moments when they were suddenly attacked by an orangutan, creating an encounter that was both thrilling and intensely dramatic in the heart of the wild. In 2016, a gorilla suddenly charged straight into a barrier at a zoo, shattering the protective glass. The scene descended into chaos, sending both staff and visitors into panic. A rhinoceros escaped its enclosure and ran onto the street, attacking civilians. Fortunately, the man managed to escape in time. It is extremely dangerous when a tour vehicle fails to ensure the safety of visitors. Getting up close to such a magnificent creature is almost an incredible experience. A leopard attacked residents inside a home in India, sending everyone into extreme panic as it became trapped inside. People set up nets, waiting for the dangerous intruder to get caught. A leopard caused chaos after escaping into a village in India, sending residents into panic and forcing them to flee. A leopard escaped its enclosure, ran onto the street, and attacked innocent civilians. Never lift a turtle by its tail. A turtle's tail is connected to its spine, and doing this can dislocate bones and cause it intense pain. Horses have long been seen as symbols of loyalty, freedom, and a deep connection with humans. They are ready to deliver powerful kicks with their hind legs, bite, headbutt, or suddenly charge toward humans with incredible speed. A strange sound, a sudden movement, or an improper approach can easily startle a horse and cause it to lose control. With their heavy weight and powerful legs, each kick from a horse can cause severe injuries, broken bones, or even be life-threatening. These incidents are a clear reminder that, even though horses are domesticated, they still need to be treated with proper respect. Humans must always be cautious when interacting with, training, or working alongside them. Bulls are animals with exceptional strength and aggressive instincts, especially when they feel threatened or provoked. Perhaps driven by hunger, the elephant sneaked into a residential house in search of food. An angry bull suddenly charged at the elderly man, knocking him down in just a few seconds, causing the man to scream in pain for help. The man was lucky to survive after being charged by an out-of-control bull at high speed. Cows fighting in the streets scare residents and cause store damage, leading to property loss. In addition, many other folk events involving cows have also reported several accidents when participants challenge or try to control overly agitated cows. To minimize risks, authorities need to increase the capture and relocation of roaming cows, develop care centers like gauchalas, and implement sterilization programs to control the cow population. When these measures are applied consistently, the risk from roaming cows and related incidents can be effectively minimized. What may seem like humorous situations can actually be very dangerous, as a single powerful headbutt is enough to cause bruising, painful falls, or even lead to serious injuries. A monkey suddenly charged and snatched food from a tourist's bag while they were visiting the zoo. A monkey suddenly charged and bit a tourist's hand when they teased it. These attacks serve as a reminder that humans must be cautious when interacting with wildlife, creating situations that make monkeys feel threatened. In many rural areas, shrinking habitats and excessive human encroachment have made animals more stressed than ever before. Even familiar creatures like cows or dairy cows can sometimes become difficult to control. The elephant, driven by hunger, charged into a house in search of food. A baby elephant suddenly attacked tourists while they were visiting the zoo. The man was incredibly smart to pretend to lie still in order to distract the gaur. "Oh no, we were just asking for directions." The scene unfolds fast and with overwhelming force, revealing the terrifying power of this wild animal and the hidden danger when humans get too close. This deer is absolutely hilarious. The overwhelming force of the herd turns the confrontation into a brutal scene, clearly revealing the cruelty and harsh reality of the wild. Run right now. At Yellowstone National Park, a bison suddenly charges straight into a car that is stopped on the road. The powerful impact shocks everyone who sees it, clearly showing the terrifying strength of an agitated bison. A stray cow suddenly attacks a 70-year-old woman and her grandson in Mahandagar. The entire incident is captured on security camera, showing the cow charging in without warning in a frighteningly dangerous moment that leaves witnesses in total panic. A bison walks up to a crooked fence and uses a few powerful headbutts to fix it, making the fence straighter than before. The unexpected repair job by the bison leaves viewers laughing in surprise. Horses have long been seen as animals closely bonded with humans. They are strong, intelligent, and loyal. In one case caught on camera inside a convenience store, a bear charged straight in, searching for food. Luckily, the shop owner remained safe. Two massive wild elephants suddenly stormed into a residential area in Karnataka, throwing the entire region into chaos. They broke through gates, knocked down walls, and charged through village roads, forcing residents to panic and flee for their lives. A truly dangerous scene unfolded when a leopard sneaked into the house while the boy was home alone. However, thanks to staying calm, he quickly shut the door, ran outside, and called for help from adults. The tiger suddenly leapt out of its enclosure and pounced on a man riding a motorcycle on the road, sending everyone into a panic. Next, we must mention bears. In India, a wild bear suddenly attacked two people, causing chaos in the area. Fortunately, both were only lightly injured and were rescued in time. The bear was later tranquilized and safely taken away. A bear that escaped its enclosure became aggressive and charged at the farmer, attacking him furiously. A 7-year-old girl was riding her scooter when she suddenly came face to face with a massive bear. The dangerous moment made everyone's heart race, but luckily she was quickly taken to safety before the bear could get any closer. Two men taunted a moose and immediately faced the consequences. The massive animal got enraged and charged straight at them, forcing both to panic and run for their lives. What surprises many people is the stubbornness of goats. Once they've chosen a target, they will charge and attack over and over again without stopping. So, when you encounter an aggressive male goat showing signs like stamping its feet, lowering its head, or charging toward you, it's best to keep your distance and absolutely avoid provoking it. Goats may look playful, but when they're angry, they're definitely not the opponent you want to face. At a tea plantation, an elephant suddenly chased local residents, sending everyone into panic as they ran to find safety. An elephant suddenly charged into a passenger bus, forcing the people on board to flee in panic. A stray wild boar suddenly charged straight into a nearby office, causing chaos and panic among everyone inside. Please hurry and give us some food. Oh my God. Is this guy going to be okay? It looks like this man is trying to train the wild boar. A wild boar suddenly attacked skiers at the Miyoko ski resort. The man used all his strength to fight back and stop the wild boar's out-of-control attack. Quiet of the late night was suddenly shattered when a large elephant appeared and charged into a house. During the day, residents recounted the terrifying scene. Elephants roaming through narrow alleys, breaking walls, smashing gates, and even chasing people trying to escape. The government should tighten regulations banning livestock from being released onto the streets. People should also be required to build proper enclosures so animals do not wander freely onto the roads. Many fatalities occur simply because the victims panic and run in the wrong direction. The enraged cow charges straight into the 4x4, slamming it so hard that the body is dented and even flipped. The sheer force of the impact sends everyone nearby running in sheer panic. An elephant charged straight into a house in search of food due to extreme hunger. The scene of the elephant attacking a reporter in the marsh area left him unable to escape. The moment, 4 people running in the Bull Festival in Pamplona were violently gored by charging bulls. It seems this elephant was trying to find a way to attack anyone up high. A cow suddenly charges straight at the girl, terrifying her and knocking her to the ground in an instant. In India, the issue of cows and bulls attacking humans is becoming a growing concern as the number of roaming cows on the streets continues to rise. Many cows are abandoned because they no longer hold economic value, while laws prohibiting cow slaughter in many states make managing them difficult. Not only appearing in residential areas or on main roads, bulls also pose a danger in traditional festivals such as Jallikattu in Tamil Nadu or bull racing in Karnataka. A place where aggressive bulls can lose control, knock down barriers, and cause injuries to spectators. In addition, many other folk events involving bulls have also reported several accidents when participants challenge or try to control overly agitated bulls. If that bull is really agile, it can change direction extremely quickly. Could this guy be a bull trainer? If so, he's really impressive. In 2022 at Karachi Farm, a bull suddenly went wild and charged straight at a man standing in the meadow. In just a few seconds, the powerful headbutt knocked the victim to the ground. The residents were attacked by a stray cow, but fortunately, a neighbor noticed and rescued them in time. A bull suddenly charged straight at the elderly man, knocking him down in just a few seconds, highlighting the danger of bulls when they lose control. Captured on camera, an out-of-control bull suddenly charged at people standing nearby, injuring 2 individuals in just a few seconds. An out-of-control cow charged straight into a phone store, destroying equipment and terrifying the staff inside. Two cows suddenly charged into a fabric store in the middle of a crowded market, knocking over shelves and causing people to panic and flee. The incident highlights the danger posed by roaming cows entering commercial areas. Sheep, which are often thought of as gentle, can sometimes launch sudden attacks. There have been many cases where sheep charged at pedestrians, knocking them down and causing serious injuries. Their level of aggression is often underestimated until an accident happens. The crocodile was just reminding him that it is not a horse. What would the consequences be if it were no longer just a banner? In a village in India, a leopard escaped, sending residents into panic as they searched for ways to flee. You should never lift a turtle by its tail, because the tail is connected to the spine and can cause serious injury, leaving it in pain. A leopard escaped from its enclosure and ran into the street, attacking unsuspecting civilians. The leopard attacked a civilian vehicle, creating a dangerous situation and disrupting traffic. A bear lurked in a parking lot, ready to attack anyone who passed by. The crocodile was simply reminding him that it is not a horse. What would happen if that wasn't just a banner? Oh no. It Looks like this rooster is patiently waiting for him to finish the delivery and even wants to know which set he ordered. Perhaps the mother duck is trying to protect her ducklings from danger. Luckily, the glass door didn't hit the elderly man. Today, the boundary between humans and the wild is gradually disappearing. From the deep forests of India to densely populated neighborhoods, top predators like tigers, cheetahs, wolves, and lions are appearing closer to humans than ever before. In many villages, residents wake up in fear upon discovering tiger tracks right outside their homes. Equally terrifying is the cheetah, the fastest land predator. And it's not just the big cats. Wolves, pack predators with perfect hunting strategies, are also moving closer to human settlements. Their strength doesn't lie in a single individual, but in the deadly coordination of the entire pack, enough to overpower opponents many times their size. In these areas, residents often witness shocking scenes, predators moving straight through neighborhoods, ready to attack anyone they encounter. A python attacked a man while he was attempting to train it. The first guy was way too reckless, letting himself get bitten instead of dodging, inadvertently putting others in danger too. If he had let go of the head at that moment, no one could have predicted what would have happened next. A tiger appeared in broad daylight, attacking a man while he was taking a nap on his balcony. An angry kangaroo attacked a man, knocking him to the ground. Oh my God. No one expected the mountain lion to suddenly attack her. A memorable experience for an off-road rider when encountering a wild mountain lion. The video captured the moment two lions appeared on a city street through a CCTV camera system. The video serves as a warning and awareness message, helping viewers better understand the importance of safety when living or traveling near areas inhabited by wild animals. A girl came face to face with a lion that appeared in the middle of the road. To raise awareness about workplace safety, it is essential to follow proper procedures, maintain a safe distance, and be fully equipped with the necessary skills when working with large animals. A serious incident unfolded in the lion enclosure when a man trespassed into an area designated for wild animals. The event highlights the extreme risks that arise when people cross safety boundaries and ignore protective regulations at zoos or wildlife reserves. Following warning signs, safety regulations, and staff instructions is essential to protect human lives as well as the well-being of the animals. The girl did a great job staying calm to remain safe while being cautiously investigated by the bear. A frightened jaguar attacked its trainer, but fortunately no one was injured. In many rural areas, as habitats shrink and human encroachment becomes excessive, animals grow stressed and unpredictable. Even familiar animals like bulls or dairy cows can become difficult to control. The peaceful late night was suddenly thrown into chaos when a massive elephant charged into a residential home. A rhinoceros suddenly escaped its enclosure and attacked civilians, but the man narrowly managed to escape in time. Driven by extreme hunger, the elephant broke into a residential home in search of food. In the year 2016, a gorilla charged straight into a barrier at a zoo, shattering the protective glass and triggering chaos that left staff and visitors terrified. A dangerous scene unfolded when a leopard slipped into a house while a boy was home alone, but he stayed calm, ran outside, and quickly sought help from adults. Visitors at Bukit Lawang Forest Park experienced a heart-stopping moment when an orangutan suddenly attacked, turning a wildlife encounter into a dramatic and intense experience. Without proper safety measures, the tour vehicle became a serious danger to visitors. Recently, the number of conflicts between horses and humans has increased and has been recorded on multiple occasions. Despite thousands of years of domestication, horses can still become extremely dangerous when agitated.